It's the before.
Hey, Kevin.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And Lillard kicks to Anthony. And the pass to McCollum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 6 to shoot. Back to Ariza. Passes it to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Doncic. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
For the 3. Dallas again missing. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Back to Doncic. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Powell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Now, here's Nurkic. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. Portland grabs the miss. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. Over to the left wing. Drops in the layup for 2.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard with it. It's Ariza on the wing. The offensive rebound. Here's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And McCollum with the block. And he gets it back. The putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And it's Ariza with the ball for Portland. They lead by 4.
But look at how quickly Lillard leaps out in transition. He wants to run down the throw to the D, burn him in the open floor.
Doncic against Lillard. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
And a wide open look for McCollum. A three-pointer off the mark.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. Should have hit that shot almost every time.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Curry's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Brunson finds Cauley-Stein. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And so it's Portland. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his up.
I think it comes from the.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And now, brought to you by Kate. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Here's Hood. The Mavericks making the shot. Deflects the pass. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Right side, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Curry. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
And look, give Hood credit. Seeing an opportunity to swipe the ball and does just that.
Mavericks trail by 3. Curry deciding where to go with it. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Hood. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
The pass to Trent. And the layup's good off the glass. Trent's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Passes it to Curry. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And a bounce-back season for Whiteside. Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yes, yeah, he showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks and rebounds. This year will be the most telling with Whiteside. He got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
And so here is Dallas. Portland making their last shot. Ollie Stein finds Kleba. Collins comes over with the double team. Outside for Curry. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 5 on the clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Curry's got 5 now.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Mavericks trail by 7. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Hood. Brunson, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Hood can't get it to go. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. And the dunk by Doncic.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational, Allen. Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great. It's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
And all right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They've got the 7-point lead. Jack, how do you...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Inside of the 4 and the 5 for Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
And he gets the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard, right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What you love about Lillard is his drive. He wants to keep improving. He's a super competitive player.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Mavericks trail by 7. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Trailblazers. McCollum outside. And it's good off the back rim and in. McCollum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. Right wing. Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Lillard outside. Pass to Carmelo. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Nurkic. Up and in on the layup. Nurkic has got 6 points.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now an 11-point Trailblazer lead for Dallas. They've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The drive by Doncic. And it's Portland with the rebound. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. Three-pointer, Lillard. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Up top, Porzingis. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters. Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
To halt the run, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Hardaway. 1:21 left in the third. Back to Lillard. 16 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Back to Porzingis. Knocked loose. Nurkic with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. Top of the key, Ariza. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And here's McCollum for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis inside. Covered by Anthony. And it's good for 2. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
The feed to Ariza. Missed inside. Mavericks trail by 12. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so here is Dallas trailing by 10. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
Both shots good from the stripe. Trailblazers leading by 8. McCollum outside. Now the pass to Trent. Back to McCollum. It's Ariza on the wing. Kleba against Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCollum. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty in how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Curry passes to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. It's Ariza on the wing. Back to Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Now, you can't teach size. Whiteside with the strong move against physical defense.
Outside Curry. To the paint. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Doncic.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
They double team McCollum. In the corner, it's Whiteside. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. That one misses. Great D that time from Hardaway.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Back to McCollum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and good, he nails it.
What a dead-eye McCollum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper.
Outside Curry. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for McCollum, and that one drops for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
You can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over it.
Curry passes to Powell. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. They get the rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And Lillard gets double teamed. Passes to Nurkic. Lillard against Doncic. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Playing with such physicality on the offensive glass. I mean, Nurkic's awesome at slamming misses in.
Good on the bucket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Nobody near Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
All night long, Lillard has been taking over on the offensive end. I mean, adjusting to every defense they've thrown at him.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Curry. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Shoots the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Portland the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Hardaway against Lillard. Nurkic He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Finney-Smith. Ariza covering. The three for Doncic. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. 9-point game. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Outside Anthony. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. And another three for Portland.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Can they get it? Offline.
You know, it's tough for shooters to get clean.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll... And with
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. So the next starting five. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. Now here's Lillard. And a miss there on the triple.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 3-point game. LeVert against Ariza. Back to McCollum. Shoots it up. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Ariza's been in the league a long time, so a great job of reading the defense with some rhythm that time.
Here's Dinwiddie. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Lillard. No good on the triple. And so just over a minute and a half played. Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert to the inside. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Lillard. The rebound by the Nets.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Irving. Fires at the elbow. And that one's good. Durant.
That's where Durant is making a living right now. A sensational jump shooter and a deadly release.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. The tray, and there's Lillard on the assist by Nurkic. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. Irving against Lillard. Allen kicks to LeVert. There's the pass to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Ariza. Here's Lillard. Here's Anthony. Goes up with it again. Nurkic can't hit. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Irving. From 10 feet out. Again, the Nets for 2.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Steps back and fires. McCollum gets to Ariza. Lillard outside. Just 3 to shoot. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. Allen trying to break free, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Anthony. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nurkic in the post, working on Allen. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And another 3 for Portland.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
KD on the wing. The Nets working the ball around now. LeVert finds Irving. From outside the arc, Ariza with the rebound. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Trailblazers. Leading by 5. Nurkic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Now Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Dinwiddie outside. Allen in the post. He's guarded by Nurkic. Irving dishes to Allen. Outside Irving. From deep. Again, Irving missing. Here's Lillard. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lillard's got 13 points.
Damian doesn't need a lot of time to get a shot off and found some space there.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched upon.
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And here's Collins from outside. The rebound by Luwawu. Nets trail by 11.
And Rodney Hood, not a big name player, Bones, but he's earned a ton of minutes wherever he's played over the course of his career.
A lot of people just really happy for Rodney Hood that he can continue his career coming back from a torn Achilles, and that's no easy task. So for him to just be back out on the floor and contributing in any way is a great sign.
Here's Trent following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Hood on the wing. And it's good. 2 points. Hood's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Prince, the pass to Irving. Back to Prince. Irving surveying the floor. Pulls up on the elbow. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Taurean Prince not going to give up anything really easy when he's on the floor, especially on the offensive glass.
Hood, the pass to Little. Now Whiteside, guarded by Jordan. Now here's Little, guarded closer. Here's Hood. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
For 3, Harris. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Hood. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him, and the basket is good.
You got to stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times. Yeah, I said it here from the sidelines. Try doing it out there on the floor.
Poked loose and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform transform a franchise's future.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Prince kicks to Dinwiddie. Down low. It's stolen by Little. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. The Trailblazers rebound. Collins, good.
Now Collins continues to play hard and determined to get inside to make it happen.
Luwawu, the pass to Jordan. Here's Luwawu. Back to Jordan. Over Whiteside. Misses off the right iron. Portland leading by 13. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Dinwiddie with it. High post Allen. Great D that time from Nurkic. Ariza against Dinwiddie. Portland with a new 14. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Portland only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Durant finds Dinwiddie. Shoots over Nurkic.
Now, good defensive instincts there from Melo, reaching out and altering that shot. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And that concludes the first half. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They have a 13-point lead. Jack.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Here's Lillard. After the basket by Brooklyn. Jacks up a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Outside, KD. His 3-pointers off the mark. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Irving from the baseline. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's McCollum for 3. Ariza no luck.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
They grab their own miss, and Anthony sends it back.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Durant.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hood's checked in. Now here's Ariza. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lillard against Irving. And the basket by Lillard. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Trailblazers leading by 14. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Irving. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Irving's got 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Lillard. He's got 21. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Ariza. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
And the pass to LeVert. Irving with the ball. Now Anthony defending. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Prince in for Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Gets the 14-footer to fall. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, great length and using his advantage on the inside.
KD against Anthony. And it's Hood in the corner. And stolen by Prince. To the middle. Jordan kicks to LeVert. From the arc. He feeds it to Jordan. And a missed layup.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Trent. Prince against Hood. Pass to Lillard. Anthony on the wing. Back to Lillard. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Right side, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Irving passes to Prince. Kicks to Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 8.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Hood for 3. No good that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Portland out in front, up 11. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harris, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Trent. And the basket by McCollum. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Irving up top. The feed now to Jordan. Not going to go that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's McCollum for three. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Irving, and Anthony sends it back. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. Anthony's shot is off.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Nurkic checked in for Portland. Riza comes in for Little. The Nets also changing it up. Jared Allen comes in for Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Prince. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Ariza finds Anthony. Here's Trent. And it's Ariza in the corner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Nets trail by 16. Outside Durant. From the high post. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Trailblazers leading by 14. The wide open look here for Anthony. Portland no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
It's McCollum on the wing. Over Irving. The rebound by the Nets. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Passes it to Dinwiddie. On the way, Harris. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Lillard misses. Nets trail by 12. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Durant. The 17-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Three-pointer, Lillard gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 24 points.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Trailblazers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lillard.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Dishes it to Ariza. Over in the corner, Lillard. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports
for the land of the...
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. GA.
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here is Irving. Drains it from 17 feet out. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Now Irving, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Here's Finney-Smith. LeVert defending. And Doncic throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Now here's Porzingis. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Allen. The shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with.
Here's Powell. Jared Allen making his last shot. Chalk up 2 there.
You got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
Now, here is Irving. KD finds Irving. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. LeVert from outside. Powell against Durant. Pass to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's LeVert missing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Powell. Out to Doncic. Back to Powell. And it's sent back by KD.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Passes to Dinwiddie. It's LeVert on the wing. They get it again. Allen. It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. Durant deciding where to go with it. Irving for 3. That one, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic against Irving. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Now, here is Irving. Durant down low. Guarded by Porzingis. And finished off by KD.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. Doncic outside. Dinwiddie with the steal. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. On the wing, Irving. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
Here's Doncic. Goes back up. Here's Porzingis. A rebound by the Nets. Allen passes to LeVert. Allen kicks to LeVert. Outside Irving. Over Porzingis. Oh, that's blocked. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Brunson. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Here's Irving. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets leading by 5. Live from And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind.
How can we be the best version of ourselves? And
well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second-chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second-chance opportunities.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
When you watch Torrey and Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Jordan kicks to Irving. Knocks it loose. And Luwawu Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Brunson, good.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Irving passes to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Mavericks trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Wright. Out to the right wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Curry outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Luwawu. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Mavericks trail by 3. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Prince with it. Now right defender. Pass to Harris. All alone. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Curry. Dallas, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Irving with it. Curry meets him. Irving can't get it to go. And it's Wright with the ball for Dallas. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points and stolen by Prince. Outside Irving. On the wing, Harris. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Mavericks trail by 3. And Wright, here we go. Count the basket. Wright's got his first bucket of the night. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And on the way from Irving for three, Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Irving. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Irving's got 11 points.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Nets leading by 3. Here's Llewellyn. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go in either for Irving. It's Curry outside. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Cauley Stein's got 4 points this quarter.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
And a close game so far. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for the Mavericks. Doncic out there with Hardaway. Then there's Cauley Stein. And there's Porzingis. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Irving. Makes it off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Oh, Kyrie dazzling on the drive. One of the best in the league at that.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Porzingis kicks to Finney Smith. Dinwiddie with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
2 points. That one goes. Allen's got 8 points.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Doncic outside. The 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Levert the pass to Irving. Over Cauley Stein. And staying with the play, Allen. And the Nets lead by 5.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Doncic, here we go.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Irving's shot is good.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Back to Porzingis. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That one goes in.
Oh, that's a good, strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it.
Here's KD. Here's Allen. LeVert in the corner. Hardaway against Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the open look.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Durant. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And Harris subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Dallas, Dwight Powell's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Curry subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Prince outside for 3. Harris. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry's shot is off.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Allen, that's good.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Up top, Doncic. Dinwiddie covering. Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Powell really using that length of his to draw fouls. Great anticipation from the young big.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Seven seconds left in the third. The shot by KD. No good. Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harris against Curry. Feeds it to Powell. 4 on the clock. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Durant. It's good. And the Nets lead by 1.
How about the ability of Durant to make those long strides to the rim and absorb the contact?
Here's Doncic. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Durant. Shoots from the high post. And that one hits back iron.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Finney Smith's checked in. The pass to Dinwiddie. Dishes it to Jordan. It's LeVert on the wing. The three. And it's Kevin Durant with the three.
Well, this, of course, is one of Kevin Durant's strengths. Such an accomplished shooter, scorer from any spot on the floor.
And Doncic, here we go.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
Here's Doncic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Irving looking over the floor. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 19 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Doncic kicks to Kleba. There's the three. Powell tipped back in for two.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Down low, Powell with the steal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And he comes up with the deuce.
Gigantic shots like that have to help Powell's confidence. Quality look.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Right at the free throw line. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Finney Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Powell. And it's sent back by Allen.
Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
KD with the bucket.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Doncic passes to Kleba. Back to Doncic. Inside, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway is subbed in for Curry. Left in the 4th quarter.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's KD. Second chance shot. Outside Irving. Durant in the corner. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Back to Doncic. The feed to Powell. It's good.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Dinwiddie. It's deflected.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
to the paint. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
Now here's Powell. Misses. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Mavericks take it. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday payday.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days.
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back. Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Nurkic bounce pass. Hardaway against McCollum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lillard against Doncic. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Doncic. McCollum. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
Lillard, the pass to Ariza. Now, here's Nurkic. Out to Anthony. Back to Nurkic. Lillard outside. A three-pointer off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Here's Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Powell. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Doncic outside. Back to Powell. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard outside. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now, here's Lillard following the missed shot by Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard drains it from 17 feet out. Lillard's got 6.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard, at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area, but sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Goes up on the high post, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard. He's got 6.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Hardaway with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Lillard, and Portland again with the bucket.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no...
I think in the past, anytime I got it.
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
On the court for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber is out there with Wright. Then it's Curry. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Hood against Curry. The Mavericks leading. And right, here we go. Brunson, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Trent's got his first points of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Brunson, no good. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Outside Hood. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And stolen by Wright. Kleber with it. He's picked up by Little. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Trent. And it's Hood in the corner. Passes it to Whiteside. Back to Hood. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Seth Curry. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Doncic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked
who is your favorite player? And, boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Whiteside. Dallas also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Hardaway is subbed in for Wright. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Portland trailing here. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
From deep, they get it back. Kicks it out to Ariza. Launches a 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. All free throws good from Doncic. Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lillard looking around. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Porzingis. For 3. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Lillard from outside, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway with a wide open look, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 14 points. Well, he's been an elite. And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for Luka Doncic. Brunson against Lillard. The step-back jumper is good. Lillard's got 16 points.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
The pass to Brunson. Back to Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
Now Anthony. Over to the wing. Lillard attacking. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 18 points for him.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a sixth sense for those reads.
Back to Hardaway. No good from outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Powell down low. He's guarded by Nurkic. Powell kicks to Brunson. Back to Powell. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Little. But he stays with it. Ripped away. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Porzingis, here we go. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Trent. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And that one is good. Powell's got 6.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
1:06 left in the third quarter. Lillard with it. He's got 18. No one near him. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Little with the rebound. Portland leading by 5. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Lillard again missing. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's Little. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Cauley Stein is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
McCollum finds Collins. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum passes to Whiteside. Back to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallas. Here is Whiteside to the middle. It's tipped. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Doncic leading the charge.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Whiteside, Collins. Whiteside against Cauley Stein. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic kicks to Cauley Stein. Kleba with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Here's Doncic over McCollum. And they double up Doncic. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And the Mavericks with possession here. And so Hood will bring it up for Portland. It's a 3-point game. And a wide open look for McCollum. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Cauley Stein. And he banks in the layup. Cauley Stein's got his first bucket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
McCollum dishes to Ariza. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Now, here's Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
A different look now for Portland. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Zach Collins. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Hood. And Lillard gets double teamed. Passes it to Whiteside. Back to Lillard. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Curry outside. Portland grabs the miss. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
With their rebounding, they've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. 1:49 left here in the 4th quarter. Back to Nurkic. Right wing. 3-pointer, Lillard. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. It's Curry outside. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McCollum finds Ariza. Lillard against. Oh, what a dunk!
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Curry can't get it to go. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Lillard. High post, Nurkic fouls there. Nurkic kicks to McCullough. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. That one a little long. And so here is Dallas, trailing here by 8. On its way from Curry for 2. It's good on the putback.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Here is Lillard. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks pull it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And nothing tips.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the center. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Now here's Anthony. Trailblazers moving the ball around. McCollum against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. McCollum, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Nurkic against Allen. From 17 feet out. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. First quarter, just over a minute played. Irving passes to Allen. KD on the wing. From deep. Irving misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. The shot's good.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now, here is Irving. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Lillard. To the inside and finished off by Nurkic.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Moving against Lillard. Releases from 15. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And that one's good, Lillard.
Lillard plays with great pace. He's outstanding at knowing when to pull up off the dribble.
Pass to Irving. LeVert in the corner. Shot clock reset for the Nets.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Lillard. Jared Allen making his last shot. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. 3-pointer. That shot off, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Allen kicks to LeVert. Got a piece of it. The pass to Irving. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's
that is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Inside, here's Allen. LeVert the pass to Irving. No good with the triple. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's McCollum. Allen with the rebound.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
KD dishes to Allen. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. From outside, off the mark. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 7 points.
And look at that, the touch of Lillard inside, so impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
Irving looking over the floor. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Good if it goes. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Trailblazers, Collins is out there with Little. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Trent in at the 1. Fires the 3. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings, though, to the table. Yeah, the defender all over it.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nets passing it around. And here's Prince outside. Hood for 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Collins kicks to Whiteside. That's good from Collins on the assist by Whiteside.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Luwawu, the pass to Jordan, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Oh, no. Remember, Whiteside has had 10-plus blocks in a single game. A true swatting machine. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Back to Dinwiddie. To the right side. Luwawu. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Here's Luwawu, covered by Hood. Prince kicks to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Jordan. Pass to Luwawu. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And Portland with the ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Trent passes to Little. Dinwiddie with the steal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Count it. Luwawu's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Trailblazers.
59 seconds left here in the second. Out left to the wing. Little kicks to Hood. 5 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, it's all about anticipation. Collins has a good feel for when to go after alley-oops.
Dinwiddie outside. To the wing right side. It's stolen. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Collins trying to break free. Kept alive. Whiteside, the pass to Little. And a wide open look for Hood. Hits it from 3-point range. Hood's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
From deep, Prince. They get it back.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Little. No good on the last second attempt there. And that. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at shooting guard. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Lillard looking around. Anthony finds Nurkic. To the wing on the left. Lillard from outside. The rebound by the Nets. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nurkic against Irving. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Irving's got 9 points. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. No good on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Well, you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic. I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Here's Irving. KD on the wing. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers leading by 13. Lillard Lillard fires away from way outside, but they recover it. Fires for three. And it's Lillard again missing.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
LeVert the pass to Allen. In the corner, Irving with it. Tries from 10. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up, but I know you were doing your thing, but you would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. Deep 2 from Anthony. Oh, offensive interference. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Irving against McCollum. Irving dishes to Harris. Irving kicks to KD. Swiped away. Anthony on the wing, guarded by Harris. Passes to Nurkic. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Nurkic has got 6 in the quarter.
Evolving his game over time. That's what's going on. I mean, look, this demonstrates growth. Nurkic looking willing to challenge himself with these shots. Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Harris against McCollum. Steps back and fires. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
Durant with a wide open look. Jordan, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Nurkic. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Ariza. Here's Trent, guarded by Harris. Step back shot. Trent can't hit. Nets trail by 12. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
Oh, nice slam right there from Durant to finish off the play. He's just really good at converting those plays strong.
And here's McCollum. Trent passes to Whiteside. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Trent in at the 2 spot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Irving. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now the pass to Irving. And Whiteside sends it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Jordan the pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Portland leading by 12. McCollum outside. Over Irving. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Anthony on the wing. Back to McCollum. Launches it. The shot by Anthony, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. It's a 10-point game, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Allen's checked in for Jordan. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Prince. Lillard's checked in for Portland. Out to Harris. Back to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn will come the other way. It's Durant with the drive. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And here's McCollum for three. But he gets it back. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Nets trail by 10. Outside Irving. Over McCollum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Durant against Lillard. Pass to Ariza. Now Whiteside. To end the cold streak, and he sinks the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 12. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Down low, it's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Portland.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Hassan Whiteside.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
The lead now cut to single digits.
Out in the open court, Irving's just too quick, too shifty to contain.
Lillard from outside sinks the three-pointer.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
The kick out to Irving. Passes it to Dinwiddie. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cans it from downtown.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And a deep three from...
Oh,
and it goes in!
Range. How do you stop that?
You can't.
How do you stop that?
You cannot. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. and in the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, sports fans. And let's go.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And for Dallas, inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Pulls up, high post. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
And they double up Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. And he makes that one.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And, Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one misses.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
Irving passes to Allen. Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Porzingis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. In transition, here come the Nets. Out to KD. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Hardaway. After the made shot from KD, Porzingis finds Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway, and it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Irving kicks to KD. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Finney-Smith. No points in the game yet for him. And even 3-on-3 break. KD with it. He's picked up by Doncic. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Dinwiddie. And here is Curry following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Prince, the pass to Luwawu. Harris kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Irving for three. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stolen by Brunson. Curry passes to Kleba. Here's Finney-Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Irving for three. And the Nets miss again. Mavericks trail by 5. Now Brunson. Kleba kicks to Brunson. 12 seconds left to play here in the first. Passes it to Cauley Stein. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Luwawu. Out to Harris. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense hits.
I think you get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
We got DeLon Wright. Actually, Kleba is out there with Curry. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Jordan kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Jordan. Kicks it out to Prince. The Nets working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Kleba finds Curry. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Cauley-Stein. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here is Irving. He has 7. There's the pass to Harris. Offensive rebound.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Brunson the pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein outside for Curry. The rebound by Prince.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
On the wing, Irving. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball.
Oh, Great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Irving drives in. A second chance effort. It's tipped and stolen by Cauley Stein. And Wright kicks to Kleba. Back to Wright. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
All right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass. On time, on target.
Irving passes to Llewellyn. Back to Irving. Pass to Llewellyn. For three, Harris. And he's good on the three ball. Harris has got 6.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Here's Curry. And that one goes. First for him tonight, 1 for 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nets leading by 5. Irving surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Prince. In the corner, it's Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Wright. Here's Curry. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Prince outside with the putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have an 8-point lead. And over to... And that's a...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Got a hand on it.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Porzingis doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
And they continue to control the glass. And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent.
Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Out to KD. Fires high post. Allen dishes to Dinwiddie. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Irving can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Nets leading by 10. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith kicks to Powell. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Allen. In the corner, Irving with it. Tries again. Here's Allen. Poked away. Porzingis with the steal. Durant against Powell. On the wing, Doncic. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
KD, that's for 2. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Curry's shot is off.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Dinwiddie finds KD. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 9.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Curry on the wing. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn leading by 9. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to LeVert. Kicks it to KD. Allen trying to break free. Offensive rebound, Nets.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Curry with the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir. That's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
And then Durant with the jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Curry with the 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Seth Curry, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Prince finds LeVert. All sorts of time, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. LeVert's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn. Porzingis is doubled. Doncic passes to Curry. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Doncic against Irving. Doncic passes to Kleba. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Irving kicks to LeVert. Back to Irving. From the line, the putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Irving against Doncic. Down low, here's Kleba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleba grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell, because in 2017, Kleba texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Irving against Doncic. Count that bucket.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection, and Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
LeVert inside the line. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Irving with a clean look. Great look, but off the mark.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Doncic finds Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Now Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. LeVert in the corner. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. They get a hand on it. Jordan kicks to Prince. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The deep three from Irving. Another miss by Irving.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Outside Hardaway. Good on the bucket.
There's a certain assertiveness that Hardaway Jr. plays with, right? When he's engaged and in control, big-time scorer.
Irving dishes to Jordan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And a change for the Nets. Durant's checked in.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Hey, yo, right here, right here. LeVert the pass to Irving. KD looking around. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jordan.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Irving can't hit. Here's Dallas. 15-point game. Doncic right side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
LeVert from outside. It's off. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.